The flood ends, and Noach comes out of the teva, and he looks around and he sees the world is filled with devastation. Everything's destroyed, and he begins to cry and pray, and he turns to God and says, God, how'd you do this? How you could destroy all of your handiwork? People, animals, the whole world is destroyed. And God looks at Noach and he says, Noach, my dear Noach, I was telling you for so many years, pray for the people, and you did nothing. I said I'm going to destroy the world, and you didn't pray. And Noach looked at himself, and in his tears and prayers, he realized he didn't daven for the world the way that he could have. The Zohar tells us that at the end of time, once again, there will be a flood. And this time, the world will be filled with a flood of information, a flood of knowledge. Umala haaretz deas Hashem kamayim layam echasim. The world will be filled with knowledge like the Mabul, like the flood, when the seas cover over everything. And once again, we're in that place where we're seeing the world being filled with a flood of information, truth and falsehood all mixed together. And it's up to us this time. Are we going to learn from Noach and be like Avraham that prayed for Sodom, being like all the great Jewish masters that prayed and prayed? The story of Yonah, where we learn that we have to pray for everybody, not just ourselves and our families and the Jewish people. We need to pray for the whole world. And this is our opportunity to fix. We need to cry, we need to pray for this whole world, that it shouldn't be overwhelmed by the flood of negativity, but by a flood of positivity. So this is the avoda of this year. Let us pray, let us think about the whole world, and let us learn from Noach's mistake that we can rectify the world. We can see the good in everyone and everything. There is hope, we can fix, and we just might see Moshiach in our days with a rebuilt Beis Hamikdash and a world filled with peace.